Good morning, student. Today in spoken English, we will learn about the tense because we know what to speak in Hindi, but we don't know what to speak in English. For that, translation is must, and for the translation, tense is very important. So, let's start the tenses. What is a tense? Tense in Hindi, we say to it kal. Tense is a form of verb that tells us about the time of an action. टेंस काल क्या होता है? जो हमें किसी भी कार्य के समय के बारे में बताता है. There are the three type of the tenses. First one is the present tense, second one is the past tense, and third one is the future tense. Present tense in Hindi we say to it वर्तमान काल, past tense in Hindi भूतकाल, and present future tense in Hindi भविष्यत काल. There are the four subpart of each. The first one present simple, or we can say it present indefinite. Second part is present continuous tense. Third part is present perfect tense, and fourth one is the present perfect continuous tense. Same in the past and same in the future. So now today what we'll do, we will do present tense, and so we will start the present simple tense. What is the present simple tense? प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस वी यूज़ व्हेन एन एक्शन हैपन्स रेगुलरली. जो काम लगातार होता है उसके बारे में जो टेंस हमें बताता है, दैट इज़ द प्रेजेंट सिंपल टेंस. एंड व्हाट्स इट्स आइडेंटिटी? ता है, ते है, ती है. If these words comes at the last of any Hindi sentence, by it we can understand that this is a present simple tense. Let's take an example. राम खाना खाता है. At the last of it there is ता है. It means ता है, ते है, ती है. If these words will come at the last of the sentence, what we can understand? We can understand that this is a present simple tense. And Ram, what is the Ram? Ram is a subject here, खाना object here, and खाता है verb here. So in Hindi the structure is subject, object और verb. Means कर्ता, कर्म और क्रिया. But in English the structure is changed. In English the structure is subject, verb and object. Subject, verb, then object. But the structure of present simple tense, subject plus verb first form plus s or es plus object. According to this structure, who is the subject here? Ram. So Ram. Then verb. Verb is खाता. खाता means eat. We will write here eat. S or es. When we will use s or es? If the subject is singular, then we will use s or es. Otherwise, we will not use s or es. Ram is singular here, so we will add s. Ram eats. Then the turn is of object. What is the object here? Object is khana, means food. Ram eats food. According to it, we can translate each sentence. The next one is the negative structure. In that we will speak a sentence in a negative manner. For it the structure is subject plus do, does. Do with we will use with plural, and does we use with singular. Then not plus v1 plus object, and same we will change the sentence. Ram is singular, so does not eat food. Ram खाना नहीं खाता है. Next one is interrogative. Interrogative sentence in which we will ask a question. For asking the question, only the helping verb will come first. So do, does plus subject plus v1 plus object plus question mark, because we are asking the question. And Ram is singular here, so we will use does Ram eat food? क्या राम खाना खाता है? And the next structure is interrogative negative, in which we will ask the question but in a negative manner. For that, for the interrogative, helping verb will come first, and we will add not at the third place after subject. So the structure will be do, does plus subject plus not plus v1 plus object plus question mark, because the sentence is interrogative. So does Ram not eat food? Ram is singular, so we will use here does. Clear? Thank you, students.